Hello, hello, hello. Short course nationals, round 5. Ledbury. Incidentally, my youngest boy, Max, this is his second ever turn at doing this short course stuff. And he's doing all right. There he is up there right now.
Thank you, Simon. Hello. Marshall, come on.
So he's running a PR 2-wheel drive short course truck. He's never driven RC before, and literally it was only his first go at the last round, but he broke the car after 2 races, so he didn't actually get much time at it at all. But he's been out, done 2-3 runs this morning, and he's gaining time every single run, so he's getting it between the pipes. He ain't crashing too badly now.
Yeah.
Oh, he says, commentator's curse, look, I sent him clean off the track. It is hot. It is hot for the UK. It is about 31 degrees Celsius, which, as you can see, makes you very hot and sticky, and the UK is shocking. Oh, look, a mess. Everyone's just sweaty, sweaty, sweaty.
Daddy, take my sunglasses. Daddy. Daddy.
Big Trev's just done his second little practice run. How'd that go, Trev?
Daddy,
Good.
Can you take my sunglasses?
I think he uses that much.
Ooh. We've got the fans going. We've got one there. Another one there. And another one there.
And we're all dying.
And we're all dying. How hot is it, Max?
Around 32 degrees.
It's pretty hot, hey?
Yeah.
Let's try again then. I tried to do a video a minute ago, but it died because it got too hot.
Am I pausing the music, Captain?
Yeah, I guess just for a minute. It's about 32 degrees. Says it feels like 37. It's hot, innit, Trev?
It's hot. Too hot.
Hot enough to cook an egg.
Too hot to be using electrical devices.
Yeah, 100%. So we've binned ours off. We've stuck it on the old top there. We've not done anything. All right, dude.
All right, dude.
How you doing?
Warm.
It's warm, innit?
Yeah, the beer's getting warm as well.
Yeah, you have to drink it faster.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the trick. So I've got my speaker down here now because we wore it out. It got so hot it actually stopped working. So we've got 2 fans blowing on it right now. But it is officially beer o'clock. We have the Stella. We have old speckled hens.
The hens are
What is a speckled hen?
The old speckled hen was an MG car outside the factory.
Was it?
And they used to use it in Coventry to go between workshops, between buildings. And it so it was like, take the old speckled hen.
I get it. I get it.
That's why the badge
That's
is
quite cool. Oh, we've got an intruder.
That's why the badge is exciting.
Yeah, they can't figure out how to get out.
An MG badge.
Yes. Yeah, we've got a Chinook hiding in here. You ready, mate?
Well done, drivers.
What are we? What's happening right now?
So we're just doing the 2-wheel drive.
The line,
Heat
heat
3
2 out faster. Thanks.
qualifying.
Sweet. You got your gear ready?
Yep, got my truck.
Righto. It's ready to go.
Yeah, keep calm, nice and steady.
I'm just gonna sit.
Don't touch it. Oh. Oh, dang, you crashed.
I got it perfectly. I said good at this. Psych.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And they're off. Heat 3, 2-wheel drive. Short course nationals, round 5, Ledbury. Oh, crashing. He's just done a competitive overtake. His instructions were just to stay between the pipes.
Like he's driven a football, which he's good at.
Superb, lad. Hello.
Oh no, he's
Oh, he's
stuck
buried
on
it. He's buried it. Don't panic.
He's under the pipe. Here we go. We got the captain ready to rock. Just gonna wait for him to go. There's stunt man. Captain. Big Trav's already gone. There's Max heading to the...
So what are we doing, Maxie?
We're just changing the tyres to long spikes.
So you ran a mini pin tyre before, yeah?
Yep. Oh, that looks nice.
So hang on, put it there. Put that on top, and then you can see the difference, look. So you got a short stubby pin, and then a long broad pin. So you put in the so you're going to the mini spike tyre now, yeah?
Yep. First put on one for your fingers, then use the mini wizard.
Okay.
And so you switch it. Just go like that.
Whoa.
Then you use your hand.
Sweet. So I went out and did the first round of qualifying on these mini spikes that I ran yesterday. They were fine yesterday when it was really hot, but the temperature's much lower now, and I think we need to go to a more aggressive tyre, or one with a lot more tread on it. So we're going to have a quick switcheroo. Got my box here. Move this stuff out of the way. We're probably going to go to a mini pin, but one with lots of pins on it, so it'll give us loads of traction, loads of grip, and we'll see how we go from there. So that was round one. I came second to Kev Jones. Did a lot of crashing there. Weren't very good, was it? Did you record it? Yeah. So we did a lot of crashing, but we'll try and get some decent grip. We'll tidy it up, and we're going to try and go for a win today, I reckon. Yeah, boy.
So we're doing a pit stop. You. Yeah, I'm just putting my...
Sometimes the centre of the wheels spread out and they stick onto the hubs. So it take a little getting off.
What were you going to put on, Daddy?
I'm going the opposite way to what you've just done, Max.
So mini spikes on.
Yeah, mini pins.
Okay, now...
I've already changed my battery.
Chassis on. The body shell.
Body pins dropped in the grass, that's never fun.
Aye.
Finished.
Finished.
Body shell on.
I'm just putting... looking very beautiful, this body shell.
Finished.
Marshall? There's stuntman. Oh, straight into the star. There's big Trev. Stuntman's around. And there they go. Get a foot there.
to be lapped.
Alright, so he's about over there. Here he comes. Here. Yeah, he's there. Big Trev, try to give him a hand. Get this, we got rabbit holes. I wonder if there's anything down there. Okay, dokie, right. Qualifying heat 2 for Max.
7, 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5.
And off they go. He just crashed. Max has. Now here he is. He's going up there. Round he goes. And off that to the top. I did it. At the double. Oh, I nearly cleared the double. Not that thing. That's
You're not
tricky.
supposed to be trying to clear that as a double. I've asked you to do single.
There you go, check out that line. Oh, I forgot to show you lot this high quality food. Tasty.
3, 4, 5. Leader on lap 3.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Here he comes, here's Max. Well, he clears the double. He's okay, he's doing well. Here comes Max for lap number 4. Let's go.
Race order after 4 minutes. 6.
Here he comes for the triples. Zing, zing, zing. Nice. Okie dokie. We have these cars here. Hi, Big Trev.
Truck 5 timed out. E3. 2-wheel drive short course truck.
Heat
Round
number
2. Race over.
Heat 4, race 2. We have Big Trev, Captain, and where's Stuntman? Oh, there he is. Here's Fruity Stuntman. It literally says it on the hood. Dude, let's go. Aye, your car broke.
We can fix it.
Okay, that's bad. Anyway, Captain's ready to rock. Hurrah! Big Trevor's back. You can race again.
Okay.
Hooray.
Here for number. 1, 2, 9, 4, 5, 7, 3, 6, 11, 10.
Holy key there, quick. So yeah. Okay. We're on lap, so most of us are lap 2. And oh my god! That was a bit savage. Oh, hello. Here's your truck. Up, me, Max. We're gonna go with the captain here to go get some slushies. Tasty.
Just the way you like it. So, it's turning into a weekend of attrition. Never lost a wheel in 5 years. Lost a wheel yesterday in practice. Never have I snapped a motor in half in 5 years. But I did just now. Never have I seen that. It's mad.
Ledbury's going to go down in history. Yeah,
Wrecked, mate. Absolutely wrecked. So, we had a couple of rounds of finals done. No, just one round of finals actually. Yeah, so I didn't even get round the entire first lap. Managed to get from second, qualified second, went from second into first within about 4 corners, and I went round the inside, and because I was in front of Kev, I thought I need to just pin it for the jumps to make sure that I stay in front. And I shorted the triple, and it landed chassis first on the crest of the jump, and I think it's that bending which has snapped the motor in half. But thankfully, Big Trev, he's hooked me up. He had a spare Hobby Wing 4700 kV monster in his pit bag, so we've had a quick turnaround on stripping old motor out, putting the other motor in, unsoldering the old motor, sorry, the motor I'm putting in, unsoldering that from the Hobby Wing ESC that it was attached to, and chucking it in my car, and it runs. We're good to go. So we're going into the second leg to the finals. I've got 2 runs in the final left, and hopefully we might still be able to at least scrape a podium out of this. So we'll see how it goes. So, the end of round 5, the short course nationals. What a weekend! Fantastic weekend. It's just the best time. Rock up in a field with a bunch of mates, do a bit of car racing, drink a few beers, get a bit of music on and stuff like that. It's all good. Drive home unpacked. We're all ready to go back in the house and settle in for the evening now. So. Max has had a great weekend this weekend. It's been fantastic to watch him. He never really had a chance to race properly at the last round, which was the first round he did. Reason was he snapped the chassis on his little PR truck. Jumped a bit hard, caught it wrong. It was a bit of a weak point on it, so it's died anyway. So we fixed it, got him running for this time, and he did all 7 races without any mechanical issues whatsoever. So that was mid. He started off on practice day on Saturday. He was lapping probably 150, 2 minutes a lap. I mean, Ledbury is a massive track, wicked layout, loads of jumps, really a big scary track for a young lad. He's only 9 years old and he's never really done any RC before, but he did really well, and over the course of the day today he kept improving, he kept on it, and he got his lap times down into the 120s. Then he was into the 10s. He was like 113, 114, 115. And then he was into the sub 110 category, and he was enjoying it. He was buzzing. He qualified in the end. What would it have been? 10, 20. It would have been first in the C final is what it would have been. So it's like 21st place or whatever. I think something like that. Anyway, so there wasn't enough cars to have 3 separate finals. He would have been on his own. So what they did is they bundled him with the rest of the guys in the B final, and he whizzed around with them. And in the second final, he managed to get his lap time down to 58 seconds. So that was ace. He was chuffed with that. And to top it, he got himself a little trophy, first trophy of the season. So he's enjoyed himself. So that's the main thing. Fantastic weekend for him. My racing has been good fun today, but a bit dodgy. We had qualifying. I went, well, I got second in the first, like a 6th in the second round of qualifying because I messed up with the wrong tyre choice, and it was just like bombs going off every time it tried to turn. The car was just flipping up in the air. It was just undrivable. So that was a bit of a scrapper. Started 6th in the third round of qualifying, managed to go all the way to the front and finish it ahead in first place. So I was then thinking, yes, come on, I could probably get a pole position here. So went for it in the last round of quali, but made too many mistakes. Couldn't pull the gap back to Kev. So Kev Jones took the pole. Finals, first final was fine. We went second. Didn't really have a proper sniff at a win there. Kev was fast. My truck was fast, but I just got caught up, made too many mistakes and stuff like that. Their second one, can't remember what happened there in the second one. Oh, that was it. I snapped a motor in half. Yeah, that was fun. So I thought I was out. Didn't even finish an entire lap. So that the car literally was just wrecked after about half a lap. So pulled it off. Diagnosed the problem. Motor can snapped in half. I'll put a picture up or something like that. And we managed to find a spare. Big Trev, he had a spare Hobby Wing motor. So we put that in. Quick job. Soldered that in, no problem. Got back out on track. Was it the first final the motor went? No, it was the first final. Sorry, I got that wrong. The first final, the motor went. Second final, I managed to come around and come in second with the motor. Now, the motor was the one that we soldered in, was a 4700 kV Hobby Wing. So it was more kVs, but slightly less power. So I had to sort the tune on the RX-8, get that fixed. And the sensor board I think the sensor board in the motor's finished because it was cogging like crazy. The RX-8 wasn't showing the little 3 lights to show that it was cycling the sensor. So the starts were fun. I mean, like, they were crazy. The buzzer goes, you pull the trigger, and nothing happens for about half a second. At that point, the car behind me is almost touching my bumper, and then all of a sudden it's like, tick, 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 bang, and she's gone. Once it's rolling, it was sound, no problems. So I managed to roll it round, bring it into a second place finish there. I just missed out on the win. Kev made a mistake towards the end of the race after I caught up, and I then made a mistake as well on the same section of track, and we were short marshalled at that point because they were looking after other trucks. So I ended up not gaining the gap from Kev's mistake because I made a mistake as well. That's racing. It goes like that. Round 3, Kev had an issue with his truck, I think, because I was right on him. The same dodgy start. Dougal was right up my chuff, nearly took me out because the cogging issue. But I managed to catch Kev real fast, and it was just like past him, and he was nowhere. So, and we found out later on that he pulled the car off the track because he had an issue with it. So I actually went round and took the win. No idea what the time was. It felt quick, but I've no idea what the time was because the timesheet had disappeared by the time I got back. But yeah, it was an empty win. It's nice to win, but I like to race to win rather than just being gifted them like that. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but I much prefer to race for it. So anyway, in the end, finished second place to Kev. Didn't get any points off him, sadly, because I came second in quali and second in the finals. So he's still ahead of us on points, but we're getting him slowly, we're catching, we're getting faster. So we'll see where we are by the end of the season. But all in all the guys in the Short Course Nationals ran a great event. The Ledbury team did a great job as well. And it's just a wicked social event. If you're interested in getting into RC racing and you've got a family and you think that's going to be a bit of a handbrake and stop you from getting involved, don't, man. Just don't buy a buggy, buy a short course truck. It is a wicked weekend away with your mates, doing a bit of RC racing and having a wicked time at the same time. So on that note, I'm going to end it just there. Thanks for watching and all that sort of jizz. I'm going to try and do more videos than that, really, because if for no other reason, it's nice for me to look back on what we did and where we went, because my memory is terrible. But yeah, so hit the like, subscribe, all that jazz, and you know, if we get a bit of a reaction online, then maybe we'll start doing a bit more vlogging on the RC stuff. I know people want to see it sometimes. So anyway, there you go.